Hi, I'm Nina and welcome to another chair yoga video, this time from the basement of my Indiana home. It is brutally cold in the Great Lakes region of the United States. We're in the middle of a polar vortex. So our practice this week focuses on building that fire from within. It's a core focus today. Grab your chair, grab a block, and join me. We'll get started on our chair, and we're going to sit back to the back of the chair using a block or something to support our feet. So let's slide back so that the entire thigh is supported by the seat of the chair, and we can rest back on the back of the chair. Our feet are connected to the earth through that support, whether it's a block or a box or a book, whatever it takes. Turn your palms up. Let the shoulders come down from your ears and just tune in. Notice how your body feels today. Notice if you're cold or hot. Pretty much everyone I know in Indiana and Illinois is cold right now. And then turn your attention to the breath. Evening out the inhales and the exhales. And then bring your right palm to heart center. Put your left palm on top of that. And take a moment to set an intention for this practice. It might be the word warmth. It might be strength. It might be anything else that's important to you today. Just bring it to the front of your mind, the front of your heart. And then we'll release those hands back down into our lap. We're going to move the body forward. Let's move that support so that it's out of the way. Sitting towards the edge of the chair. So I'm very stable on the chair, right? There's plenty of room. I feel like I'm supported by the chair, and my feet are really connected to the earth. Now let's see where we are in space, trying to sit up tall. So rather than being here, let's bring those shoulders back over the hips. We'll release those arms down. And as we inhale, we're going to take those arms wide. You can turn the palms forward. Our exhale is going to bring the palms together like we're popping a balloon. And you may notice that the belly button goes back to support the spine as you do that. Inhale, push into each palm, reach up. You could look up, but we want to keep a tall spine. And then exhale, float those arms all the way back down by your side. So let's do it again. Inhale wide, sitting up tall. Exhale, pop that balloon. So there's a tension between the palms. Inhale, push up. And exhale, come back down. We're going to do 2 more rounds just like that. Feel that connection. The core is working here. Last one. And then just let your hands rest in your lap. Notice how that feels. Still in that nice tall posture here, we let the crown of the head reach for the ceiling, and then we're going to drop the chin to the chest. Let your head be heavy. And very slowly, we're going to roll that right ear over to the right shoulder. So we've got the right ear reaching for the right shoulder and the left shoulder reaching for the ground. We're going to drop that chin back down, coming back to center, and very gently, slowly roll left ear over to left shoulder. Think about these shoulders coming down from the ears, even as the ears reaching down for the shoulders. Drop the chin back down to the chest. Let the head be heavy. And very carefully, let's take that head back up to neutral. Sit up tall. Now let's release those hands down by our side. And as we inhale, we'll take the right arm up. Exhale, soften that shoulder away from the ear. And then we'll take it over. Let's see how that feels. And come on all the way back down. And let's do the other side. Let's reach it up, but then remember to soften. Yeah, that's really important. And then we'll get that lean and come back and take it down. And do a loop here. Notice how that feels. Okay, now we're gonna do it again. We're gonna make it one breath shorter. So we're gonna inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, lean over to the side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, float it down. And you can rest the other hand in the lap or down alongside your body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean. We come back and we float it down. And we know that if we don't have that reach all the way up there, we can take it to a cactus. We still have that lean. Same thing. One more on this side. And float that arm back down. Bring the hands to your lap and let's start to take some circles with those shoulders. So let's take the left one back and then the right one. Left and right. And you may notice that my hands just kind of trace along my thighs. My arms aren't real long, so my hands just follow. Now, if your arms are longer, your hands might not be moving at all. That's fine. Perfect. Next time the right shoulder goes back, we'll pause. And now we're going to take both shoulders back and up and forward and down. And then pause, and we'll make one more circle, taking both shoulders forward, up, and back, and down. And just notice how that feels. Some movement. Are we starting to feel a little bit more warmth? Now we're going to slide back just a little bit in our chair. So we're not going all the way back to the back, but we're going to move back a little bit so that we can pick up our legs using the core, using the muscles of the legs. But we're not going to fall if we lift them up, and we're not going to overstrain the back. We might also decide that we want this block back. So grab that block and bring it forward. Oops, there we go. As a matter of fact, let's put our right foot on the block. Right foot only on the block. I'm sitting up tall. I've got one foot on the block. I've got one foot on the floor. I'm going to keep my left hand in my lap. I'm going to reach my right arm down. And we're going to do that side body stretch again. So inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, lean over. Feels a little different with that bottom foot on the block. Next, inhale, come back up. And exhale, take the arm down. Now this time we're not going to do the lean. So let's inhale, take the arm up. As we exhale, let's lift up this leg. Yes, it might just be an inch. That's fine. Bring your hand down. Push the hand into the thigh into the hand. And I'm still sitting up tall. Yes. Now release the hand up. Put the foot back down. Float the arm back down by your side. And take a moment to notice where you feel sensation here. So the core needs to work to lift up that leg. And when we're pushing hand into thigh, thigh into hand, there is a dynamic tension there. So there's work happening. Let's switch sides. So slide your block over to the other side. Put your foot on it. Sit up tall. And already feels a little different, right? A little asymmetrical here. Arm is down. The other hand's in your lap. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lean over. You can push into this foot a little bit. It gives you a little better balance. Come on back up. Float the arm down. This time, we don't do the side lean. Let's inhale, take the arm up. And now let's exhale, lift up that thigh. Bring the hand down, push hand into thigh, thigh into hand. Stay for another breath. Bring that belly button back to the spine to help support you. Let the hand go up, the foot come down, float the arm down. And now let's take that foot off the block. Let's just kind of tap out the legs. Notice how that feels. Okay, let's come to standing now. So if we come to standing, we're going to move this block out of the way so we don't trip on it. And in today's class, I am going to have a second chair just so I can show you things without moving furniture around too much. So for right now, find yourself a place where you can stand and move your arms, because we're gonna come to that breath again. So finding your mountain pose, feet are parallel, about one fist distance apart, approximately hip distance apart. Let's inhale, take the arms wide. Exhale, bring those palms together. Feel that belly button go back. Inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale, float those arms down. We'll do it again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, feel that tension between the palms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, float those arms all the way back down by your side. Pause here. Take a moment and notice how you feel. Now I'm going to grab my other chair. Just setting it up so that you can see maybe a little better. Let's come so that the chair is in front of us, and at this point I'm going to put my left hand on the chair. Now we can do this on either side, so you can start with whatever side you want, because we're going to do both sides. Don't worry. Same thing we did seated though. Find your mountain pose, find that nice tall spine. Inhale, take the arm up, might be a cactus, and exhale, lean over. Inhale, come on back, and exhale, float the arm down. Okay, so it's that same sequence. It's not hard. We know what it is. We'll do it one more time, just like that. So it's that side body stretch. Okay, this time we take out the lean. We're going to inhale, take the arm up. Exhale, lift up the right knee. And now bring that hand down. So we're pushing hand into thigh, thigh into hand, and we're standing up tall. And you can feel that core work. Now, if you feel like it, you can take that other arm up if you want to play with some stuff here. But we're just going to take 2 more breaths here. You'll notice that my foot is flexed, it's active. I'm going to stay for 1 more breath. Now, reach the hand up, foot comes down, and then release. Just pause and notice how that feels. Now we'll switch to the other side. This is why I have two chairs, because I don't want to keep having to move them around. Okay. Same thing. I've got my hand on my chair. We'll do a few with the side bend first. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, lean. Come back to center. Float the arm down. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll do 1 more like that. So feel that power. Feel your connection to the earth. And float the arm down. Now, this time we go up. And then we lift up that knee. Bring that lifted hand down. Push hand into thigh, thigh into hand. Now, if something were to happen that my hand would slip, see what happens? My thigh, the energy in my thigh is pushing up. The energy in my hand is pushing down. So lots is happening here. I'm not just standing here. Stand up tall, push down, push up. Yes. And now release the hand up, bring the leg down, release, wiggle, jiggle, let everything go. Let's go back to the first side. So you might just be switching from one side of your chair to the other. That's fine. I'm just trying to keep talking to the microphone. Okay, so let's inhale. Let's take that right arm up. And exhale, lift up right knee. Bring the hand down. Now, this time we're going to reach that leg back slowly. Reach the arm forward. And exhale, bring that knee back forward. Yes. Let's do it again. Reach it back. Reach the arm forward. Move slowly. Core is doing the work here. Bring it back. 1 more like that. Reach it back. Reach your arm forward. Now put your toe down and your heel down. Bend your front knee. Look at where we are. Warrior 1. You can keep that hand on the chair. You can keep this hand at your heart if you prefer. But here we are with our front knee bent. Our back leg is straight. The heel is down. We're in Warrior 1. take that right arm back up. I'm gonna come on to my right toes. And very slowly, I'm gonna shift that weight into my left leg, straighten that leg, bring my right knee forward and up, push down on it, release the hand up, release the foot down, let everything soften. Wow, work. We're building some heat inside. Let's switch to the other side. Find your mountain pose. You've got this wonderful chair here to help support. Inhale, take left arm up. Exhale, lift up the knee, bring the hand down, and we've got this connection. Now we're gonna move slowly. That leg reaches back, the arm reaches forward. And then come on back, and we've got this chair to help support us. We also know that we might just reach down, right? This could be where we're going. Now let's put our toe down and our heel down. Let's bend the front leg. Here we are in our warrior one. So my front knee is bent, it's over my front ankle, my back heel is down. This isn't a really big stance for me, but this is where my toe landed from that. And this is where I need to be for my warrior one right now, because I know I'm about to bring this back leg forward and up. So I take my right hand back to the chair. I can reach my left arm forward. I shift my weight into my right leg, lift up that back knee, bring it forward, push down, hand into thigh, thigh into hand. Reach the arm up, put the foot down, float the arm down. Shake everything out. Just notice how it feels. Take a breath. Okay. We're gonna do one more like that. So we come back to the first side. We'll use the right leg. We'll inhale, take right arm up. Exhale, lift up right knee, hand comes down. Now, we're gonna hinge forward, step back. You can reach that arm forward, put toe down, put heel down, reach that arm back, and look at us, we're in a warrior two. So my hips are open now. They're not close to the chair, but they're open. Let's turn the back palm up. And then let's turn and look over that front hand. If you like, we can turn the back palm down now. If you like, you can lift that hand. Here we are in our warrior two. Breathing here. Okay, put the hand back down. Come on to the back toe, turn and face the chair. Take that back arm up, shift that body forward, step that knee forward and up, put the hand down. Yes, stand up taller. Hand releases, foot releases, pause. Notice how that makes you feel. We'll go to the other side. So just a simple step back into warrior two. My right hand's on the chair. I lift up my left arm. The exhale lifts up left knee and brings down that left hand. And now I'm gonna hinge forward with my arm, toe goes back, toe down, heel down, and I'll open that arm out. So here I am set up in my warrior two, the other side. I can turn that palm up. And then I'll turn it down and look back over my front arm. I can reach that arm up if I like, in my warrior two. Bring the hand back down. Come up onto that back toe. Turn and look at your chair. Take that back arm up and over. Shift forward. Bring that back knee forward. Boom. Stand up taller. Release the hand up, foot down, float the arm down. Wiggle and jiggle. So all of that asymmetry that happens when we do our warrior one, warrior two. Now we're going to even that out with a little, I'm calling it Wonder Woman. So we step our feet a little wider than our hips, toes out. We're going to bend our knees, coming into our goddess pose. Bend your knees. Yeah. And we're going to cross our fists in front of us. So I'm calling this Wonder Woman because this is what Wonder Woman does. So with our knees bent, our thighs are opening to that wall behind us, and our arms are crossed. Notice which arm's on top. We're going to inhale, open the arms, open those fists. And as we exhale, we're going to cross again, different arm in front. Inhale and exhale. Inhale Let's take 2 more breaths. Okay, now staying in your goddess pose. The knees are bent, thighs are opening out. Let's open those fingers. And now we're gonna push into the feet, reach the arms up, coming into our star pose, 5-pointed star pose. The 2 legs, the 2 arms, and the head. And then float those arms back down, bring those feet back together, and just notice, did we bring a sense of symmetry back into the body? Okay, let's move back to our chair now. So we have that support ready for us whenever we're ready. Let's just sit here right now, take a moment to notice how things feel. We're sitting towards the edge of our chair, our feet are connected to the earth. And we want to take a little bit of a twist before we end our practice. So let's come back to those cactus arms. Let's sit up tall. And as we exhale, let's twist to the right, using those muscles of the core to get us there. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take it the other way. Now the next time that we twist to the right, let's pause here and take our hand down, left hand to the outside of that right thigh, just guiding us in the twist, not prying, not forcing. We can let the back arm drop too. You can hold on to the back of the chair. Breathing here. And then bring both arms back to cactus, untwist, and go in the other direction. Bringing right hand outside left thigh, and that left hand can rest behind you. And then untwist back to cactus arms. Let those hands rest back into your lap. We're going to take a little wider stance now, coming to the edge of the chair. So I'm right on the edge. I still feel very comfortable. And with my feet like this, a little wider, I feel very stable and secure. Let's bring our arms forward in that Charlie's Angels kind of grip. We'll take an inhale here, and as we exhale, we'll hinge forward. Inhale back and come forward. So we know that these core muscles are very much engaged here. And if you like, if this is comfortable and you feel secure, you can take those arms up as you come back. And you can hinge farther forward if that feels good. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, hinging forward. We'll do 2 more. And then come back to that nice, tall, neutral spine. We'll bring our feet back together. We're going to sit back on our chair. Let our feet connect to the earth through this prop. Let your palms rest, palms up in your lap. Soften or close your eyes. And feel the warmth that we created. Take a moment now to notice how you feel. And let go of that managed breath. Just let the breath come naturally. We'll bring the right palm to heart center, put the left palm on top of that, and recall that intention that we said at the beginning of our class. And then we'll release those hands, gently open the eyes, and move back to the edge of the chair. Feet are on the ground, arms down alongside the body. Inhale, take them wide. And exhale, bring those palms together. Feel that core engagement. Inhale, lift up, look up. And as we exhale, we'll float those arms all the way back down. This time we'll take the arms wide and we'll just bring them together right in front of heart center. Let the thumbs rest on your sternum. Tuck your chin. Soften your eyes. And thank yourself for taking time to practice yoga today. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. Stay warm, my friends. Stay well, my friends, and I will see you soon.